Bookworm favorite, back by popular demand. Actually booked in the first place by popular demand. And back again, because we love him so much, can't get enough of him. Please welcome to the stage, David Franks!
Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Sup homies? Sup bitches? Sup peeps, what's poppin'? David Franks is my name. Keeping it real is my game. Everyone always says living well is the best revenge, but I'm gonna stick with slashing tires. Because that's the way I play it, bitches. Yeah, this weekend I went to my neighborhood block party. It was a lot of fun. Everyone was supposed to bring something to share with the group. So I brought salmonella. I mean, potato salad. I hate when lovers break their promises. Like, please untie me and I promise I won't go to the police. I hate that. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but mornings are always rough for me. That's why I like to start out every day with a large cup of strong, hot, black coffee. Right in the face of the first person to say something stupid to me. Hashtag, I hate Mondays. My best friend is so negative. He lost over 100 pounds in less than 2 months, but does he appreciate it? No. All he can do is complain that he's got AIDS. Oh, you think that's funny, do you? Yeah, I recently got fired from my job, which was devastating. But I'm glad that I kept a cool head and didn't allow myself to be blinded by my anger. That way, I was able to hit all of my targets. High five. People always ask me why I choose to be in an intimate relationship with a sadist. And I tell them, beats me. Yeah, that's what I tell them. Although, I'm not so sure this whole S&M lifestyle is really working out for me. Maybe because my safe word is harder. One of my Facebook friends has been poking me a lot lately, although I still don't know how he figured out where I live. Ouch. But enough about me. How are you all doing tonight? Wow, that's great. It's so great, I really mean it. Give it up for yourselves, you deserve it. Fist bump. Fist bump, yeah. And let's all give it up for our host, too, whose name slipped my mind. He or she is doing a great job tonight, I can tell. I'm very observant. Yeah, I'm a little nervous tonight, I am. So, to compensate for that, I'm imagining all of you sitting out there wearing just your underwear and being hacked to death by machete-wielding Mexican drug lords. I'm very insecure. Yeah, I am. Ooh. Who ordered the latte? Oh, that's right, it was me. I cried because I had no shoes, which made kicking my dying grandfather down the basement stairs to get his inheritance much harder than it needed to be. Just saying. A friend of mine called me up the other day and he told me that his wife just gave birth to a baby girl, and I said, congratulations. And then he told me that ever since they brought the baby home from the hospital, he's been up all day and all night. And I said, wow. And I thought I liked him young. Ooh, shit just got real. It just got real, bitches. Yeah. Hey, ladies, here's a tip. They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. But I've always found it much more effective to go directly through his sternum using a battery-powered hand drill. I recently started entertaining at children's birthday parties, and I can't believe how much I enjoy it. And I think my favorite part of all is the look of surprise on the children's faces when they first realize I'm not an actual policeman. It's true. It's funny because it's true. Call me paranoid. But every time I go outside to get my mail, I'm aware that all of my neighbors are watching me. Maybe next time I'll fool them and wear a disguise. Like clothes. Yeah. I bought a DVD of Lost and now I can't find it. It's very annoying. But this slacker friend of mine has been sleeping on the couch in my living room for almost a month now. Maybe I overdid it with the roofies this time. I don't know. Hey, I just bought the 2013 Kittens calendar. Sure, it's cute. But I was shocked to learn that some of the photos have been retouched to make the kittens appear cuter than they actually are. No lie. Every day after work, I unwind by following the same routine. I pour myself a tall drink, then I roll myself a huge joint. Then I take off all of my clothes and I pleasure myself while looking at porn on the internet. Then I say goodnight to my coworkers and I go home. It's my routine. You know, I think I first realized I was an alcoholic when I tried to turn watching Schindler's List into a drinking game. Hashtag I won. Lately, I've been spending a lot of time hanging out at the gym. Although if one more person complains, they're going to have me arrested for indecent exposure. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, because you know, you seem like nice people, you do. You do, you seem like a very nice audience. I hope that we can be BFFs. Or at least Fs. Or maybe just bitches, I don't know. No, but you know, it's very important to make new friends these days, it is. But it's so hard these days, it's so hard. Everybody's so uptight all the time. With all of their, you know, their political correctness and their personal spaces and their personal boundaries and their window shades and their locked doors and their home security systems and their hateful demands of get out, you sick pervert, or I'll call the police. Why can't we all just get along? That's what I'm trying to say. I think we should all get along and enjoy yourselves too. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? As long as you check for security cameras first. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to keep it real, just trying to keep it real. On the one hand, having to take my sister as my date to the senior prom was deeply humiliating. On the other hand, at least I scored. High five. I saw a man wearing a t-shirt that said, "Proud to be an American," and I thought, oh, you're the one. Oh dear. In an effort to be more green, I finally stopped using plastic bags. Not only has it reduced my carbon footprint, but they were taking up too much room in baby's crib anyway. It's true. It's funny, but it's true, yeah. Hey, recreational drugs have gotten so expensive, haven't they? If you don't believe me, do the math. Yeah, I was in a bar the other night, and a woman came up to me and she said, "Hey, I couldn't help but notice that you've been staring at me from across the room." And I said, "You bet I was. That's some limp you've got there." I said, "Don't judge me. Don't judge me." Yeah. I envy people with Alzheimer's. They only have to have one DVD. Having to have my cat Twinkles put to sleep was one of the most painful experiences of my life. Almost as painful as when I caught her peeing on my favorite sweater. Just saying. Yeah, I recently bought some clean, drug-free urine from a guy I met on Craigslist. I'm not trying to pass a drug test or anything, I'm just into urine. The other day I was walking down the street and this homeless man with one leg asked me for some spare change. And I looked at him and I said, "No, Dad." That's what I said, yeah. I didn't mince words. I said, "No, Dad," yeah. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm feeling nostalgic, I like to get out my photo albums and look at my old baby pictures. It's a lot of fun. I just wish I could remember who their parents are. There you go, judging me again. I don't blame you, though. That one kind of creeped me out a little bit, too. Yeah, kind of creeped me out a little bit, too, yeah. You know, I think it's disgraceful the way our society discards old people as worthless, when you can easily get so much money for their internal organs on the black market. Just saying. The other day, I was coming out of the grocery store, and I saw that somebody had left a baby locked inside a hot car, and it made... Oh, you think that's funny, you sicko. I don't think that's funny, I think it's sad. Anyway, I saw that somebody had left a baby locked inside a hot car, and it made me very angry, because I suddenly remembered that I'd forgotten to buy barbecue sauce. That shit just keeps getting real, folks, yeah. You guys are having a good time here, are you? Are you? Because if not, I suggest that you trash this place and burn it to the ground to send a clear message. That's what I do. That's what I do. Hey, I got a question. What do you guys think of my mustache? Do you like it? Do you like it? I don't know. I don't know. All I keep hearing is that it makes me look like a pedophile. But what do children know anyway? You know? And I wasn't really sure what to wear tonight either. I don't have a lot of clothes. Besides, I usually just walk around the house naked, because I'm much more comfortable that way, I am. Although sometimes, Mother makes me put on shorts. Ouch. But only when there's company around. Yeah, she can be very demanding at times, Mother can. You know, she once tried to have me committed to a mental hospital just because I like to talk to myself when I'm out in public. But I showed her. I got a Bluetooth. Some of you might have to think about that one for a second. It's okay, I've got time. You know, children can be so cruel sometimes, can't they? I still can't get over the hateful way they treated me on the playground. Never wanting to be my friend, just laughing at me and calling me ugly names like creepy old pervert. It still hurts. It still hurts. At our last family party, my Aunt Edna embarrassed us all when she started slurring her words and spilling her drinks and stumbling into the furniture. I mean, couldn't she have waited until she got home to have a stroke? Oh, poor Aunt Edna, she just can't catch a break. You know, we bought her a rape whistle to use for when she's walking alone late at night. But she's had it for almost a year now and it hasn't worked yet. But we're hopeful. In my defense, the funeral home should have read the special interest section of my resume much more carefully before they hired me. Just keeping it real here, just keeping it real. You know, what I love most about the internet is that it allows me to shop naked. Only without having to keep watching for security guards all the time. You know, while I was blowing out the candles on my birthday cake, my wish was that everyone there didn't get too upset when they found out that I've got tuberculosis. Yeah, that was a little sad, yeah. Oh, and I'm so pleased with the nurse that I hired to take care of my bedridden father. She's just what I needed. A regular angel. I mean, an angel of death. Yeah. How we doing over there, Marcus? Am I outstaying my welcome?
You're fine. You can wrap it up if you like.
Okay, just checking. Don't want to overstay my welcome, you know.
You're doing fine.
Really? What do you mean by fine? Yeah.
Got at least 5 more.
5 minutes? Okay. All right. No. Anyway, hey, where was I? Oh, my coworker's got a poster by his desk that says, "You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps." So I stabbed him. It's funny because it's true. It's funny because it's true. You know, whoever said house guests like fish begin to smell bad after 3 days should have kept a bag of lime and a shovel in their crawl space like I do. There's a handy tip for you all, yeah. Hey, what do you give the man who has everything? His child's ear with a ransom note stapled to it. Love means never having to say, "Loosen the ropes, it hurts." When I was in high school, the boys' gym coach was a closet homo who lusted after all of the boys in the locker room. It was disgusting. I would have reported to myself, but the sex was too good. High five. Let's give it up for me. And you know, I'm thinking of starting an adoption agency that specializes in babies with AIDS. For people who want a child, but without a long-term commitment. And on that note, I'll say thank you all. Thank you, Bookworm Cafe. Thank you, Rockford. High five. Fist bump.
Keep it going for David, everyone. Well, I guess we know who sent out that Amber Alert yesterday.